And I appreciate you guys so much.
So we'd like to hear from you also. Can you share with us what is one thing that you do most consistently that has contributed significantly to your success?
Wow, that's a big question because there's so many things. But first of all, I'm going to say is consistently doing home meetings in people's homes with their guests, working depth, getting them profitable, getting them successful. Even if they phone me and say nobody's coming, maybe one person's coming, still keep on going because that one person might be a me, because I was the only guest, Laverne and I were the only guests at our meeting, so consistently doing that. But I want to add on saying that something that we really try and do is first build friendships before we onboarding the distributorships, because we've never focused on numbers, we've never focused on running for anything excepting developing the trust, the bond, the friendship. We're looking at longevity. We're looking at total, basically, integrity and honesty and sincerity in everything that we do. All right.
Thank you, Louis.
Great.
And by the way, that integrity, that just runs through his entire family. I had such a great time just having dinner with you and Liz and Rainer and just the whole family, and I love you guys. So let's see, Laverne, we still want to hear from you also. Can you share with us maybe a challenging or even painful time that you've pushed through that has just led to some breakthrough in your business that's helped you to succeed? Sorry, I gave you the hard one.
I think one of the biggest things is what Kendra had brought up earlier today, is insecurity and shyness. When people would see me walking down the street, they said, I only looked at my feet and just walked. I never saw anybody. I didn't want to look at anybody, and I didn't want to see anybody in case anybody recognized me. So the biggest thing is when we joined this business, and Louis said, Laverne, you're going to go to town today, but you're not allowed to come back until you've got 3 names. Well, I tell you, that was the worst thing he ever did to me. Because I would eventually pluck up the courage to even look at somebody and then go, no, and just walk away. And it took a long time before I realized, I don't have too much to lose. But if I don't offer somebody else the opportunity, they've got a lot to lose. And also that it's not about forcing a situation. You can't force yourself onto somebody. You can't force somebody to join the business or to see an opportunity that you see. So what I did actually was just learn to be me and just love on people. Like Jerry said, we just try to love on people, genuinely care, and even now the last 2-3 distributors we've joined, I haven't had to ask them their names at all. I just open up a conversation and they give me their names and they all joined, so that's great.
Wow. Well, was there ever a time, Louis, when you sent her out and said, don't come back until you get the 3 names? Was she ever gone 3 or 4 days at a time?
No, she wouldn't let, there was one night you're lying in bed at home and I said, where are your names for the day? And she didn't have any, and I said, well, don't think you're going to sleep until you give them to me. And so we went out and we got the names book and the wedding albums and the photograph albums, and we came up with the 3 names because we weren't going to sleep. You had to be disciplined. This is your future, it's your business.